focus on hiring, culture, and values, etc. Because you're now in a stage where you have started to hire, and I guess you have been conscious about the company culture you want to build, right? Because this is also a company that can have a very long trajectory, given that you have success. So how conscious have you been about setting the culture, the people you hire? Is that something on top of your mind all the time, and something it's very interesting to see out in practice as well, given that you hire now?
Yeah, I think, and we myself and Simon, we sit down and did discuss a lot about the kind of the values that we want to have in Bluefront. And I think our most important value is we call it friendly, and that's basically, it relates to so many things, because first, like, people don't consider investors as friendly. Like it's very, like, it's hard. Like to be friendly is actually a competitive advantage. To be friendly, like people, I had an investor last week. He was not friendly, and then, but you are. So okay, I'm like 1+ to me. And then also when it comes to friendly towards everyone, like to the management of the company, to investors, just to be friendly kind of with all stakeholders. I think that's really, really important. And also a little bit, I try to be friendly against startups and early phase companies, because I think that we fuel or our deal flow is fueled by a lot of startups so I have to support startups and companies, even though they're not investable for me, because maybe they will be in the future. If I only think about myself, like I need to help and try to build as much interest in the seafood industry as possible, because that will help me in the end. And also it kind of relates to how we address people internally, how we answer mails. Like we get a lot of emails from different companies wanting to get funding. We always try to be very positive, always try to find, like, okay, if we're not the right people, maybe you should try contacting him. But we could just not answer or just say no. But we try to kind of have that friendliness, that we try to help and try to be a part of the industry more than just part of Bluefront. And that's what we're saying to new employees. Like, you're now a part of the industry. You have to do anything you can to build this industry. And if you do that good, it will relate back to us in the end.
Yeah, so definitely, like, a thriving ecosystem helps everyone, right?
It does, yeah. But of course, like, you have to have the focus, or you can only do that. But it's very, it's just like some small things, like day-to-day work, when you get emails or calls from people, and just try to be friendly as much as you can, and try to understand that this can be important for them, and try to help as much as you can. I try to bring kind of the kind of phrase which was born in Silicon Valley a few years back, the pay it forward culture. Like, you try to help people without getting something back directly, but if you do that, you probably have a lot of supporters after a while.
And isn't it also that it's a small industry? So if you meet the people in one setting, you'll probably meet them again in another setting in the future as well, right?
Yeah, that's true. And I always tell my kids, is like, be always friendly to people in the supermarket, or like you will never know where to meet them next, like who they know, what's the story, and just be friendly to everyone. I think that's the most important advice I give to my kids. Be friendly to everyone, and that's the best investment you'll ever do. Like, it will give you so many opportunities just to be friendly to everyone.
That's perfect advice. Just a final question: How high is the ambition set from you and your team? Like, what's the ultimate goal here? Or do you just focus on today, or do you want to be like the world's best seafood fund?
No, we believe we are the world's best seafood fund. So we believe that we are the most competent seafood investor out there, and that's what we tell ourselves. And I actually truly believe it. If you see our advisory network and the relationships that we have, there's no one that can compare to what we have. So I feel like we are at a good place. But will we be there in the future? That's something that we don't know. Like, so we have to build on the position that we have, and we try to. Our aim is to build build a fund asset manager supporting the seafood industry, many phases of the industry, and we do a lot now related to pure water. A lot of our investments is related to water, and that's also a scarce resource worldwide. So we want to build an asset manager around sustainable food and clear water. That's our long-term strategy. But to be able to reach that long-term strategy, we have to be extremely focused. And the only way we will be able to do that is that if our investors get a good return in this fund. If not, we will not have a second fund.
Yeah, that's a perfect ending. Basically, a lot of focus. It's the key.
Yeah, then we're back to the focus. Like, I have my dreams, we have our strategy, but to be able to realize that strategy, that we have to create value for our investors right now. So they gives us the opportunity again.